What up, man? This is Bandplay. Let the band play that is. Street Orchestra in the building. And shout out to Concrete Magazine. Capo, what up?
This is Concrete TV. Concrete TV.
First off, man, we appreciate you doing this with us, man, once again.
For sure.
I want to start from the top, man. What influenced you to start creating music and become a producer in the first place?
Man, my whole family is like, they do music pretty much. Like from my mom, my aunties, uncle, they used to sing in an a cappella group in church and travel around the U.S. and sing pretty much, you feel me? So, like, my whole life, I just been around music, people that sing, people that do music. My older brother made beats. He the one got me on this. His name Chris King or whatever, but I just been involved with music my whole life.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So, where would you say that your sound came from as a producer?
My sound? Mm-hmm. Man, just elements of different things. Like, I know how to make a lot of different type of music. So just with all of that, just pretty much, my whole sound is inspired from bands like HBCU type bands and stuff like that. Pretty much, when I first moved to Nashville, that's pretty much what I was intrigued by, because I went to the TSU game one time and I seen they band perform at halftime or whatever, and like that's kind of like the same year I changed my name to Bandplay, because I used to go by KG on the track. So pretty much after that's pretty much what my sound is inspired from, just the big bands. Just you can feel it rather than hear it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where my whole sound comes from.
Okay, so what do you feel with your production that is different than other producers, and what do you feel like it brings out of artists? Like, you know, when an artist hears your music, what's it gonna bring out of them?
Every time I'm in the studio with an artist, they always say, bro, your beats make me think. You feel me? Like, they always tell me that, bro. And like that's I feel like when they tell me that, I did my job, because I always want to bring out the best in an artist. You feel me? Every time I hear an artist on my beat, I feel like, man, this is one of the hardest songs they done did. You feel me? And it's supposed to feel like that. You feel what I'm saying? So like I really feel like I kind of bring out the best in the artist, so to speak. But like, yeah, it's just dope, for real.
So you know, you had a huge 2019, man.
Sure.
And I mean, amongst some of the things you signed with PRE.
For sure.
And we see the chain right now.
You know it.
So how did that whole situation come about, man?
Man, pretty much I was working with Glock at first, and he had first time I had sent him some beats and stuff. He rapped on like 4 of them, put them on his album he was dropping that year. That was like 2017. Should come back around the following year, 2018. One thing led to another. I was just working with Glock more and more, and come to word came about that Dolph had recorded on one of my beats. I ain't know which one it was, you feel me? I just knew it was a song. I like was searching for the song. People was telling me about it for like 3 months. And then he finally called me one day out of nowhere, and he was telling me, bro, I got a bang on one of your beats, bro, you feel me? I'm trying to really like put something together with you. I want to sign you. So, you feel me? Like, about a week later, after he gave me that phone call, Major dropped. That was the first time I ever heard the song when it dropped. You feel what I'm saying? And it went gold in exactly a year from when the song dropped. You feel what I'm saying? So, and like, it just really made sense, man. We all being from Tennessee and stuff like that. And shit, you know.
So what does it mean for Bandplay as a producer to be signed to PRE?
Well, to me, how I'm looking at the situation, I feel like they giving me the opportunity to turn their music up. You feel me? They put me in that position, naming me as their producer at Paper Route Empire. You feel what I'm saying? So they giving me the forefront, bro. We need your sound to turn us up. You feel me? So that's exactly what they mean. They giving me the opportunity to push my sound out to the world, pretty much. You feel me? With their lyrics, they already established as an artist. Me out of a billion producers out here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
So when you going into this situation, do you create music thinking of keeping each artist in mind that's on PRE? Like
no. I don't never make beats like mainly saying this is for this type of artist or whatever, because like whenever I'm in the studio making, I just try to keep everything organic as possible. I'm not like going in saying I'm finna make a pack for Dolph tonight or something like that. I just make beats. You feel what I'm saying? And if it sound like a Dolph beat, I play it for him. It's even if it don't sound like a Dolph beat, I play it for him. Cause me and dude got some shit right now. This 2020, my boy. For real. For real.
So with it being, 2019 was a big year for you. Was there anything else that you accomplished or goals that you had in mind that you accomplished over this past year?
Yeah, definitely, man. Like I got my first plaque. You feel me? And that's a big accomplishment for a producer or a musician or whatever you is in the music industry. You feel me? I got that in the beginning of 2019. You feel me? And since then, an album came out. I did pretty much the whole album. That was one of my dreams. Like I really did some Manny Fresh type shit. You feel me? Like produced the whole album and it went crazy. You feel me? That was another one of my accomplishments. And then I just got back from Europe. You feel me? Like, I ain't never thought in my life I'd go across that water, and I did. You feel what I'm saying? So, that like, it was 3 big things that happened this year I'm really proud of. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's just only up.
I want to touch on those because you just touched on them lightly. Like,
yeah.
those are big accomplishments, man.
Sure.
So, 20 out of 22 tracks for Dum and Dummer?
Yes, sir.
So, what does that feel like when you get that call or wake up and see that list or however it went about? Like,
well, like, just during the whole process, like, I ain't know I was going to have that many songs on the album anyway. We was just making music, you feel me? We was in L.A., we was creating, you feel me? Like, one thing led to another. They said Dum and Dummer was finna come out. When it came out, I actually counted the songs myself. I was like, damn, I really did, you feel me? 20 songs on this motherfucker. So, it was surreal for me, you feel what I'm saying? But, like, it's bumping. Like, everybody will tell you they can listen to that CD from start to finish. You feel me? And that's 22 songs. That's a lot of music for somebody to listen to. You feel me? Depending on if you like the artist or not, it's a lot of music to listen to. And everybody got a favorite song on there. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it's still surreal to me right now. Even when I see us go perform it, like, we went to perform it over in Europe, them people knew them songs word for word, bro. Like, word for word. So, it's just crazy, you feel me?
What's your favorite song off the project? I know that's hard.
One Hell of a Life.
Okay.
One Hell of a Life, for sure. Cause it's a very vibey and a different type of beat for them. It don't sound like no type of Memphis nothing. You feel me? Like that sound like I took Nashville sound and brought it to them. That's what it sound like. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a boiling pot on that in particular record. Like it just went together perfectly, man. For real.
Okay, so you mentioned going to Europe. What was your favorite part about traveling to Europe?
Whew. Amsterdam. Amsterdam, you feel me? Amsterdam. But I love Paris too, though, you feel me? But Amsterdam was just like, when we did a show over there, the energy was just crazy, you feel me? And like the people over there are real cool and nice, you feel me? I'm sure you understand why everybody over there motherfucker high. But yeah, man, like it was cool, bro, for real. Like the whole experience, we went to like 8 different countries in 2 weeks, you feel me? So like it was just different seeing the different cultures of people, the languages and stuff. They can't understand me, I can't understand them. I'm pointing this shit trying to, you feel me? But it's dope, bro. Like I definitely go back. I take my family back. I like it so much.
That's real.
For real.
So 2020, does Bandplay have any New Year's resolutions?
Man, 2020. I just want to keep going up, man. I don't want nothing to stop me. My resolution is nothing can stop me. Can't nothing stop me, man.
Okay.
So.
Now, a couple of questions ago, you had mentioned giving Dolph the Nashville sound.
Sure.
Do you feel Nashville has its own sound at this point? And what do you feel Nashville may be lacking or not doing that is keeping us from having the same success as Memphis?
Well, pretty much, I mean, I done spoke on this in a couple different interviews. Like, we have a sound. And when I say we got a sound, I'm speaking on myself pretty much, because I feel like what I'm doing as far as on the hip hop scene, the urban scene is what they speaking on. Like, I'm doing something that nobody else is doing around here. So I'm actually trying to create a sound for around here. that's why I speak on that. But when you speak on Nashville, yeah, we got a sound. It's country music. You feel me? Like, that's what it is. That's what it's been for the past I don't know how many years. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as on the urban scene, you feel me? Like, it's still on the climb. It's still on the rise right now. You feel me? Like, we got to get the culture together down here. You feel me?
That's real. That's real. So, how has the producer game changed since you entered the game a few years ago?
Man, like it's really like so much easier for producers to get on now. You feel me? Because you got different people pretty much just like in place right now to kind of make your beats for you pretty much. You got like different programs and stuff that offer you loops. You got different guys, different producers that might send you a pack of loops or something like that and just want you to add your drums or just pretty much produce the beat. You feel me? So now you got different people. You got 13-year-olds right now in their bedroom making platinum hits. You feel me? Like it's the game has changed like so much. You feel me? Compared to when I started, but you feel me? You just got to keep going, keep pushing.
Now, how do you feel the game has changed since, from like a social media standpoint or a marketing standpoint? Do you feel it's important for producers to take the same role almost as an artist, the way you promote yourself?
Definitely, man. I feel like it really depends on the type of producer you trying to be too. You feel me? You got a lot of producers that really don't care about being out there and being on the scene and stuff like that, and people knowing who they is. They just want to make their music. You feel me? And then you got some producers that do want to be on the scene, but do want to be over here and where people know you and stuff like that. It just depends on the type of producer you trying to be. You know what I'm saying?
You've produced for a wide range of artists, from Buck, Lido, Upchurch, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
What do you feel gives you that diverse sound, man? What do you feel is about your production?
Man, just I feel like it's in me, bro. Like, for real, just me being around music and being involved with music my whole life. It's just I feel like if I'm given the canvas, bro, I can pretty much make whatever I want to make. You feel me? Depending on what type of situation I'm in. You feel me? Like, I can do it. You feel me? I believe in myself that much. That's, you know what I'm saying? They give me the range of sound that I got.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay. Well, you posted a clip recently of you playing a beat for Duke Deuce.
Yeah.
And said it's ready.
Yeah.
What does that mean, man?
Well, me and bro, we got some hot shit in the cut right now. You feel me? So pretty much be on the lookout. That new Duke Deuce and Bandplay. I got a joint finna drop. You feel me? It's my joint though. You know what I mean?
So is this the new lane that you're heading into, to start releasing your personal singles?
Well, this is something I always wanted to do. You feel me? Like, a few years back, I dropped mixtapes of my own, with all the artists I produced for and stuff like that. I actually did 2 of those, but I definitely want to get into dropping singles and you know, putting myself on that forefront, because I want to get into DJing as well. You feel me? Like, how y'all want to come book me? You feel me? I come spin my own set. You feel me? All Bandplay. I already got 20 songs in the cut on the Dum and Dummer. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So. For sure.
Is there any other artists that you're working with right now that may not be on the national radar?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I work with my little young boy, Baby CEO, Big CEO is his new name. I know y'all know him by Baby CEO, but he from Memphis. You feel me? He on the rise right now. OG Grimy, it's my guy. He from Columbia. Those 2 of my artists. You feel me? Okay. Trapper Mandel, D-Strap, you know, the normals from around Cashville. You feel me? Normal people I've been down with. Yeah. You feel me? Fat. You know, a couple more artists. A lot of different artists I've been working with, but those are the main focus that people know of that I've been working with. You feel me?
So what is it about particular artists that make you want to just kind of link with them and start creating?
Man, I got to vibe with you. Like, you feel me? I got to like you as a person. You feel me? Like that's the whole thing. They go along with like collabing with producers too. You feel me? Like, I get producers in my DM all day, every day. Even artists all day, every day. Bro, send me beats. Let me collab with you, bro. Or how much is a collab? It ain't even about that, bro. Like, music, I really love doing this stuff. So like when I really do some music with somebody, I really gotta be in tune with you, bro. It ain't gonna be right to me. I said in the beginning of the interview, I do all my stuff organically, you feel me? I be in here chilling,
Yeah.
you feel me?
So speaking of that, like when you approach a beat, do you is it one of those things where you prefer cooking up solo and just creating and then sending it off, or do you like getting in the studio and vibing with an artist?
I like to do both. It's really easier getting in the studio and creating with the artist though, cause they right there while you making it, and you picking up on each other energy.
Yeah.
You feel me? But even when I'm in the studio by myself making beats, I like people around sometimes. You feel me? Like certain things, certain vibes bring out the best beat. You feel me? You might have somebody sitting in the back of the corner like, yeah, bro, put that sound in there, cause I would have changed it, or I did change it. They may say go back. You feel me? They might make the whole beat to me, but so sometimes, like I said, like it's all about the vibe.
Okay.
Sure.
I wanted to ask for an artist coming into the game, or not an artist, I'm sorry, a producer coming into the game, because you bumped your head plenty of times, had to learn.
For sure.
What's some advice you would give a producer coming up on how to get their business in order?
Man, get you some people on your team, bro. Like, my advice is you cannot do everything by yourself, because you don't know the ins and outs of this business. You need a team, pretty much. You need your team. You need people in place to do certain things that you don't have no knowledge of, pretty much. Like, I got a team of about 5 or 6 people around me that's just handling everything that I need, pretty much. That way I can keep my music flowing. I can keep that going how I want it to go. You feel what I'm saying?
So, and I mean, would you say, getting publishing and stuff like that's important?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, man. You, like, all your business needs to be in order, man. Register your songs, you feel me? Like, know the importance of mechanical royalties and streams, you feel me? If you don't, you need to know the difference between that, because that's 2 different checks, my boy. You feel me? So, for sure.
Okay. All right. If you could go back in time and give yourself some advice, what would it be?
Man, I shouldn't spend so much time with certain artists. Don't spend so much time with certain artists. Yeah.
All right. Last question, man. 2020, what can we be expecting from Bandplay?
Man, plenty of everything, man. You gonna hear me from a mile away like a band. Like, for real, like 2020 is my year, man. Expect so much to be out here for Bandplay in 2020 for
What
sure.
about some artists that you might be working with?
Man, just be on the lookout for sure. Just be on the lookout for sure. It's coming, trust me. Trust me.
That's what it is. All right, man. You got anything else?
What's your weapon of choice when you go to produce? Like, you MPC man, you go with the Phantom. Like, what is it that you use?
Man, I've been on FL Studio, man. You feel me? Like, that's what I've been doing. It's the most like user-friendly thing I can use right now. I can get on a plane and just flip out my laptop and go crazy. You feel me? So, FL Studio for sure.
Need that sponsorship.
Yeah. Who's your favorite producer?
My favorite producer?
Yeah.
Man, I actually got 2 favorite producers. One of them is my brother, which showed me how to make beats. You feel me? And then Ryan Leslie. Yeah.